Schmidt Beer, the brew that grew to be best in the great Northwest.
Your finest craft beer, Barkeep.
Man to man, smoke Roy Tan.
Cheers, everyone, and welcome to the Unfiltered Gentleman. And now, here are Greg, Scott, and Dan coming at you ice cold and unfiltered.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome in. We are the Unfiltered Gentlemen. I am Greg. That is Scott.
Still kicking, bitches.
And that is Dan.
Yellow.
Thank you all for listening. Thanks for joining. Thanks for cracking a beer with us. Big shout out to Orlando, Florida.
Wow.
Coming up for our top listenership last week. I guess they found time between like hunting alligators or something.
I guess.
And getting arrested for insane things.
Yeah,
They have to listen to the
apps
show.
and-
Yeah. Maybe they put us on in the jails or something.
Or they're on bath
something.
salts.
Oh, that too. Taking enough bath salts, we sound good. Y'all out of beer? Oh, my favorite quote. Thank you all for listening. Thank you, Florida. We're sorry, but we must. Burp word of the week in honor of last week. Sans closed.
There you go.
Sans closed.
Sans closed.
Such a great phrase.
It really is. And if you don't know what we're talking about, go back and listen to batch 124.
Yep.
You'll know why sans closed
Yes.
is.
Listen to it sans closed.
I've used it
You'll
5
understand.
times since then already. So
Wow.
Yeah.
How many times has that gotten you slapped in the face?
once.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
1 out of 5 ain't bad.
And I've kept my sans closed.
I don't know whether to be happy about that or not.
I don't either.
Make sure if you're taking pictures of your beers on social media, you hashtag show us your beers and tag us in them. And if you got some great can art, we love love those nice cans. Hashtag cans for cans. And rate and subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts and all of that good stuff. All right, I think we... Oh, wow, that just stopped.
Oh, man.
That was a sweet fade out. Yeah. All right. Thanks, iPad. This thing's like 7 years old. Let's just get right into the beer of the week. I'm very excited.
Grab your libations, pals. It's time for beer of the week.
And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer.
I'd like to have myself a few of these.
Oh, man.
Today we are drinking Russian River's Blind Pig IPA.
They're living that life right now.
That's right. We're living our best life,
Yeah, as the kids would say.
as the kids say. Thanks to Brian, who's on the show a couple months back, for tipping me off to a local joint that had this. I was able to pick up some Blind Pig and some of the new Happy Hops. Had that Happy Hops. It was delicious. Blind Pig is just one of my all-time favorites.
Good stuff.
Yeah, 6.1%, 70 IBUs, 4.36 on Beer Advocate, and a 4.18 on Untapped. In case you don't know, full-bodied, very hoppy with citrus, pine, fruity notes, and a nice, dry, bitter finish. Blind Pig IPA was originally brewed by Vinny at Blind Pig Brewing Company in Temecula, California. Inspired by the original Blind Pig IPA, this beer is loaded with hop character, but only has 6.1 ABV.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I guess there was a place that Vinny got to start at brewing, and they obviously not around anymore, but Blind Pig, the IPA, still is. This is one of my favorites. I would drink this over a Pliny any day.
It's great stuff.
Call me crazy.
Unless we've ever had it on the show, which
We have
I don't
not.
think we have. This is my first time having it. I just got to say,
Oh.
first time having it.
Wow.
Wow, well, welcome. Welcome
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
club.
Yeah, I got to say, pop my cherry.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
I'm
You're
glad I
right.
could be a part of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now let's talk a little bit about hops.
Yeah. This thing is nice and hoppy.
We'll be general.
Yeah, this this to me is like that classic what a West Coast IPA should taste like.
There you go.
It's hoppy, it's piney, there is a little bit of the fruit in there. There's nothing hazy about it. It's just all around delicious.
It's raining hops.
Classic stuff here, man. Like you
Yeah.
said, it's like very, this is the definition of the West Coast.
Yes.
It's the IPA. It's so delicious, so drinkable. Like you said, and it's not packed with like a lot of IBUs.
Right.
IBUs
Yeah.
are too high.
70.
Yeah, where it's, you got to sip on it. It's like, sip on it because it's gold,
Yeah,
but it is good stuff.
it is good stuff. I don't know. Have you had Pliny?
Have we had it on the show?
We have not.
I don't think I have, actually.
All right.
I got to say.
Scott, you've had Pliny, right?
I have, yes.
And you've also had Blind Pig before.
Correct, yes.
you.
Visiting relatives up north, yes.
Yeah, that's anytime you're in NorCal, you got to be on the
Yeah.
lookout.
I'm gonna have to be.
Especially, you go to Oakland every now and then for a
Now and
game.
then.
You can find them, I don't want to say easily, but fairly easily in that area.
Okay.
I know one joint in San Francisco that always has it. Let me know when you're going up there.
Okay.
I'll recommend it.
I think
Right
the
on.
prison in Oakland actually serves it there.
Yeah, I think
In
so.
prison?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it. If cable wasn't enough reason to go slit somebody's neck, now you got Pliny. Oh my God.
Oh, dear. Yeah, Scott, which do you prefer, Blind Pig or Pliny?
I got to say the Blind Pig. Yeah.
Nope, just not going to work.
Look at all the
That's what she
hops
said.
we've got.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I love Blind Pig. I mean, look, if you like Pliny better, that's fine too. But I
Yeah, I
love
mean-
Blind Pig.
Pliny's very close, but yeah, Blind, whatever I said.
It's a test to see how drunk you are.
Blind
Yeah.
Pig.
Blind Pig.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on. We got a little bit of crotch talk. We have Alex, a.k.a. Lady IPA. She's back with a new beer review.
Cool.
We have a new drinking game to tell you guys about.
Oh, yeah.
And just in time for Christmas. Now that
Will
we're
it
in-
leave us sans clothes?
This one really could leave you sans clothes, especially with the holiday season upon us, and some booze news and some other things to get to. But let's kick things off with a little bit of crotch talk.
Have a grievance to share? It's time for crotch talk.
No grievance for me. I did go to Disneyland over the weekend. Did a little drinking for the holidays.
What?
Yeah, during the holiday season at California Adventures, they have like these little booths. Like they look like little shacks that you can go try different foods and beers. And I did their flavors of the season beer flight
Oh, okay.
because I just wanted it. The first one I was not excited about at all, but the other one sounded really interesting. So in the flight, I got Omegang's Rosetta Cherry Ale,
Damn.
Aftershocks Oatmeal Raisin Cookie Ale,
That's some classy shit.
right? Carl Strauss's 9 Bonfires Blazing Golden Stout,
Oh, my God.
and Legends Cookies Galore Milk Stout.
Wow.
I'll just start from the top. The Rosetta Cherry Ale was not good.
Oh, really?
It's exactly what you think it is.
Does it taste like cherry?
Yeah.
Too much like cherry,
It's
huh?
like cherry juice beer.
Oh,
That's too
boy.
bad. So it's like kind of Robitussin-y.
A little bit.
Oh.
I was kind of hoping that it'd be like a sour, like a cherry sour.
Right.
I'd get on board with that.
Okay.
Not at all.
Gross.
Aftershocks Oatmeal Raisin Cookie Ale was okay, but it really reminded me of like that pumpkin-y spice thing. So
okay.
yeah, I liked it better than the cherry, but not great. Carl Strauss's 9 Bonfires Blazing Golden Stout. That was the winner.
That sounds good.
It was delicious. It was a so golden stout, so it was light in color, looked like a golden ale. Had a lot of good coffee flavor in it. It was just it was a winner.
Tastes like it sounds.
Yes, exactly. And Legends Cookies Galore Milk Stout. It was okay, just really sweet.
Too much cookies.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a fan of Oreos. Are you guys Oreo fans?
Oh,
no.
I am.
Really? This just to me drank like liquid Oreo, and I don't like Oreos. So
Somebody once told me that Oreos like make your poo all weird. And I was like, what are you talking about? I guess because I was only 27 at the time, but now I know.
you put it to the test.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's what he was talking about.
Poo
As I
science.
stared back into the bowl.
Poo science. Oh
He's
dear.
staring back in the bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see the
Come on,
Oreos.
we all admire our own work.
There's a cream filling right there.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
It's not my top number one.
Yeah.
But I like
I
it.
can't stand them.
Really?
No, they just taste like
I mean,
garbage to
I'm
me.
obviously a chocolate chip cookie guy.
Like if
but
I was gonna go store
I'll do
bought
Oreos.
like big brand cookie, Chips Ahoy is where I'd go.
Oh yeah.
So good. But I cannot stand Oreos. I won't like they're not even tempting to me at all. I won't even grab one. They're
Yeah, I used to.
I don't go buy them. Did you have the Oreos occasionally, not all the time? Oreos with a peanut butter filling,
Ooh.
which yeah.
I'd rather just get like chocolate and peanut butter and combine myself.
Yeah, that's.
In fact, I do that sometimes.
Probably better. Yeah.
I go to TJ's and get those dark chocolate chunks.
Oh,
and just put it in like a
man.
bowl with peanut butter.
Yeah, get some brownies and just put peanut butter on them.
I just
Good
chocolate
Lord.
chunks and peanut butter and get real stoned.
Yep.
I haven't
It's
got
delicious.
I haven't had cookies in a long time, but I got to say, I think if I was to go cookie, it would be peanut butter cookies.
Or just do Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah, who needs cookies?
Oh,
when
well,
you
there
got
you go.
that?
I mean, come on.
Save yourself the work.
Trader Joe's has the dark chocolate peanut butter cups.
Oh, yeah.
Love me some dark chocolate.
Man.
Sorry, everybody.
Oops.
So Disneyland. No, just kidding. So the beer was cool, and Carl Strauss also had their seasonal red ale that they put out the last couple of years. Delicious. Loved it. It's toasty and roasty and everything a red should be. And I took the lady friend over to Carthay Circle for her birthday, and it's like one of their fancy restaurants they have there, and spent a lot of money. But had a couple of old-fashioned cocktails. It was good. Yeah, they some whiskey in there. You know?
Wow.
Gangster.
They did it up right.
Nice.
Classy.
Yeah. So that's it for me. Anybody grievances or anything?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'll try to make it quick at least because it is a work grievance. And what I do is very boring. I don't know if I've ever talked about it on the show, but
I don't think so.
no. But it's
Are you sans clothes?
I used to be. That was a big complaint of mine, but that's another story. Basically, where I work, I use a lot of stupid computers, and so basically, it's kind of like Office Space, except nothing funny ever happens. And like, so basically, my supervisor works in another state, and they're completely unaware of what I'm doing, but they really make me feel like a part of the team. It was like her last day last week.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so she had sent. She was like the cool supervisor. Like she sent out like memes and everything, and like, kept everybody, like.
So you made it worth their while.
Yeah. But anyway, she sent a meme. She would send memes on Mondays, and that was like her thing. And she was really cool. I was going to miss her, so like I sent a meme back, saying, "Hey, this is the last time I'm going to be able to do this." So I sent a meme. It was Major Payne, basically.
Okay.
And if you ever see Major Payne, it's a movie by Damon Wayans, and he takes command over these kids in the ROTC program. He's like a Marine.
Right.
Yeah, and he like scares the shit out of them, but then eventually like they learn to like him and they be a good troop. And then
they're
all of a
like
sudden,
the bad kids.
Yeah, we've all seen that movie. And anyways, like at some point he does like leave them though, and then they're like, "Hey, what happened to all that family and all other bullshit?" He's like, "I never said family don't break up.
Yeah.
Don't you watch Oprah?" So I sent that part. I said, hopefully now we've all seen Major Payne. And I sent it. I replied all to everybody, so everybody got it.
Right.
And I don't know, I was working, and a couple like hours later went by, and somebody like sent a reply back that said like, "This makes me so sad. Thanks." And they put like a sad face or something like that. So I was like, okay, so like my initial response was like, "Oh wow, I really bummed somebody out. Like I didn't mean to." Like I was like, this, I was like, I thought it was funny, but clearly somebody took offense to it, I guess. And then my other thing was I was thinking like, maybe they're fucking with me. You know what I mean? Like maybe they're like, hey Dan, good one. Now I'm gonna make you like wonder if you made fun of somebody. Yeah, like hey, that had something to do with family in there. And so I was like, oh man, how do I handle this? So I hit reply all, and I was beginning to type like, "Hey, sorry if I offended anybody, but hey, it's Major Payne or whatever." But I was like, no, I'm not going to send that. So I erased it and I put LOL and it just sent it. So
now I feel sad. LOL.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like that was the correct response because number one, if they're fucking with me, then I'm right. LOL, hey, good one, Right. And if they're not, I don't give a fuck. Like it's Major Payne. Like if you don't think Major Payne is funny, I don't want to know you.
True.
Like, you're an awful person. So that was my story.
Did you ever hear anything back?
No, nothing back.
Oh,
so
man.
I don't know. They could be really pissed off at me right now because I just laughed at them and their broken family.
Oh, you just made someone sadder.
I think I did probably, but whatever. Fuck up.
What a mean guy you are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't mean it. It's Major Payne.
Yeah, you got to have a sense of humor.
Come on.
It's not like you said something,
yeah,
racist.
It's not like I just said it out of context. Clearly, Major Payne said it, not me.
Right, yeah. It was attached to a picture.
Yeah.
It wasn't just you typing.
Yeah, exactly.
I like this work, Dan, who actually cares what other people think.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Hurt feelings.
I have to censor myself there. I am the filtered gentleman when I work.
I don't know this work, Dan. Wow. Let me guess, you're not sans clothes?
Oh, not anymore.
Man.
That's another story.
Wow.
Yeah, I was walking around with just like a beach towel on, but like
for real?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I was walking in with like jeans and a shirt, and then somebody poo-pooed on me without one, so it was a bunch of crap.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that person was a fustelarian.
Oh,
what's that?
It's our old timey word of the week. Fustelarian. is someone who stubbornly wastes time on worthless things and is a scoundrel who both smells badly and moves slowly.
That's gotta be him.
That's gotta be the person
That's
who
gotta
poo-pooed
be
your
him.
jeans.
I gotta say.
Yeah, poo-pooed your beach towel.
That's what I'm gonna say. What's up, Fustallarian?
Yeah. I mean, good luck saying it.
No, hopefully I'm not drunk when I stumble into
I know.
work.
That'd be a drunk test right there.
Yeah.
What am I? You're a
so.
It's like, yeah.
Thanks. All right, let's move along and class things up.
There's nothing better than a babe with craft beer. It's time for Beer Babe of the Week.
Yes, it is our beer babe of the week. Her name is Samantha, and you can find Samantha on the Instagrams at Samantha _la, so L-A, _
Oh, Lord.
borrachita.
Yeah. I had to get out of my seat to look at this one. I saw that. I was like, I got to take a look here.
Yeah, Samantha la borrachita.
Oh, man.
Man, underscores in another language.
Yeah,
I think I'm in
sorry.
love.
I'm
yeah.
lost.
Dan's all about it.
Yep.
And this one, she's drinking something from Sin City Brewing. Dan loves Vegas.
I know.
Oh,
my God. It's a match made in
I
heaven.
think so. Let's DM
Or at least
her.
in Mexico.
Yeah. Maybe you can slide into her DMs so we can.
Yeah,
we can
the kids say.
Yeah.
We're seeing too much of that crap today.
Apparently, living our best life and sliding into DMs.
Oh, man.
So yeah,
I don't know. That ain't it, Chief.
Is that a new thing?
There's another one.
I'm behind.
I hate Twitter.
Oh dear. But hey, maybe if Samantha's listening, she could slide into our DMs and we'll set her up with Dan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yes. All right. We have a new review from Lady IPA, a bullpen beer to get to. Like I said, Christmas movie drinking game. Let's hear our review from Alex, aka Lady IPA.
Hello, beautiful people. This is Lady IPA, and today I am doing a review on one of my favorite breweries in Southern California, called Homage Brewing. I am sipping on their Ride the Fader IPA, and yes, I am riding the frickin' haze train right now. This hazy IPA contains Simcoe, Mosaic, Amarillo, and a German hop called Hallertau Blanc. I apologize if I just butchered that. This beer poured out a hazy golden orange with a little bit of head, and you instantly smell the juicy hops and citrusy vibes. I loved getting to taste hints of grapes, blueberries, and melons. Oh my! And I loved how smooth it finishes with this little hoppy bite at the end. So if you're ever in the Inland Empire area, please go to this brewery. Homage Brewing is located in downtown Pomona, California. It's the city that's just up and coming, and it's growing. Go, go, go. I also want to thank the Unfiltered Gentleman for just having me on and getting to do this review. I love all my fellow beer lovers out there, so stay hoppy. This is Lady IPA. Until next time.
I had no idea Pomona was up and coming. Not gonna lie, but if she says it, I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're very welcome, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, for being on.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Yeah, we're doing you the favor. That's it.
Stay hoppy. That's a good one.
That
man.
is a good
Why
one.
didn't
I
we come
like
up with that one?
I don't know. Stay hydrated is not nearly as good. She wins. Oh, make sure you're following Alex on the Instagrams at Lady IPA. Good news for Scott. No spaces.
Oh,
or
thank you.
dashes or anything.
Yeah.
At Lady IPA on the Instagrams. All right, guys. Do we want to do our bullpen beer or our drinking game first?
I think we need a bullpen beer to do a drinking game.
Touche. All right, let's make a call to the pin.
He calls to the bullpen for
Beer.
Yes, indeed. We are drinking. I was excited about this. I'm not like Blind Pig excited, but this one comes out every time about this time, or every year about this time. Sierra Nevada's Celebration Fresh Hop IPA. This one is 6.8%, 65 IBUs. We're getting hoppy on this show.
Oh, yeah.
4.15 on Beer Advocate and a 3.97 on Untapped. It's a very close score to Blind Pig, surprisingly. From Sierra Nevada, they say the start of celebration season is a festive event. Wow, English, everybody. Speaking of drinking games, we can't start brewing until the first fresh hops have arrived, but once they have, the season is officially underway.
Oh, wow.
First brewed in 1981, Celebration Ale is one of the earliest examples of an American-style IPA and one of the few hop-forward holiday beers. Famous for its intense citrus and pine aromas, Celebration is bold and intense, featuring Cascade, Centennial, and Chinook hops, honoring everything we have at Sierra Nevada. Have you guys had this one before?
No.
I had it last year for the first time, and I'm digging it. Have you had a chance to dig in yet?
Not yet. Right off the nose, man. Yeah, you're right. It's very intense compared to the other one. Like as far as like the on the nose.
Yeah, it's a little more hop forward on the nose.
There you
I would
go.
say.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. How's the mouthfeel?
I know, right?
We haven't talked about mouthfeel in a while.
I haven't. I've been saving that one.
You have?
It's in my pocket.
I wonder if this one qualifies for a mouthfeel comment. Yeah, a lot more hop forward on the nose. A little more smooth carameliness.
Yes.
I would say on the tongue.
That's a beautiful description. Yeah, very, very caramely, malty.
But definitely some hops. I would say on the tongue, Blind Pig is much more hop forward.
Yes.
Definitely. But on the nose, this one. Say
as far as mouthfeel, like I feel like it's not so much like, even though there's a great head to the pour,
yes,
it's not like a carbonation, like you said. It's more like kind of a syrupy.
Yeah. It's not a real bubbly. Like Blind Pig was definitely much bubblier than this. So this one kind of lays on the tongue a little bit more.
Yes.
And maybe this wasn't the proper way to go from a Blind Pig to this one. We probably don't appreciate all the hop flavor that's going on in this one.
And how would you describe the hop flavor?
Ooh.
Sorry. Yes.
I can always appreciate a hop flavor.
Can't we all? So, all right. Maybe in a couple more sips, I'll have a better idea of what this thing tastes like after that Blind Pig. All right, let's get into some drinking game action. Now that it's December, Christmas is upon us, and all those stupid Hallmark movies
oh my God.
are hitting the air.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Those things are awful.
They are awful.
They are. But
is it the sad ones?
Well, they're just all Christmassy. Like it's sad for the first half, and then everything gets better and it's magical.
Predictable.
Here is the Hallmark Christmas drinking game.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Thanks to Brittany Graves on Facebook for this one. Take a drink if there's a reference to a dead relative. If the main character's name is related to Christmas, i.e. Holly, Nick, Chris, whatever.
Jesus Christ.
Take a drink anytime someone disses fake Christmas trees. Take a drink if a newcomer partakes in an old family or town tradition. If there's hot chocolate, apple cider, or eggnog.
Yeah.
If there's a near-miss kiss, that's 2 drinks.
Near-miss kiss?
Yeah. They almost kiss.
Under the mistletoe.
Yeah.
Bonus points.
Sans close. Take 2 drinks if there's an obvious product advertisement.
No, God.
2 drinks if there's a snowball fight or ice skating. And 2 drinks if there's an ugly sweater or tie. Take a drink if a big city person is transplanted into a small town. If there's Christmas caroling, a tree farm, or baking cookies. Take a drink if there's mistletoe. Take a drink if there's a magic deal with Santa or an angel. Take a drink anytime you hear jingle bells. Take 2 drinks if someone gets snowed in. And finish your drink when the cynic is filled with the Christmas spirit or it's snowing on Christmas Day.
Oh, my God. And that's how they all end.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And bonus, take a shot if the movie stars Candace Cameron Bure, DJ from Full House.
Oh.
She's in all this. Or Lacey Chabert, who I didn't know who that was, but I looked her up and she's in all those things.
She's the hot chick from Clueless, right?
Is she from Clueless?
Is that what I'm talking about?
I honestly have never seen Clueless.
Damn it.
She is a hot chick, but...
excuse me, Mean Girls.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's her.
Damn, I mixed up my girl movies there. I have not seen more than 2, I promise you.
Don't grow the girlfriend. Yeah, so I like that. So lots of
good.
drinking to be had.
It makes you almost want to watch one with a drink in hand now.
Yeah, almost.
Play that game.
Almost.
Right. I think I'll still settle for Krampus.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Or Santa Slay.
I saw that. Man, that was great.
Here it is.
Yeah.
That's from Krampus,
Oh,
right?
it is. That's right.
Yeah, that was
Here it is.
That was
Here
a
it is.
great movie. Holy.
You saw it?
Krampus, yes.
Wow.
I would
did.
say that first couple minutes in the movie like perfectly encapsulates like Christmas, like the Christmas spirit where people are like going in on Black Friday and running each other over and beating each other up and money and
Yeah,
it's like
just
oh
like typical.
that's what I think of when I think of the holidays.
It's a typical Christmas at Walmart.
Oh yeah. Awful. Everyone terrible and pissed off and
Here it is.
Yep. And then you got to drink.
Yeah.
You had the right idea.
I love the setup. Wasn't it like, what are we going to have for dinner? He's like, well, there it is.
Oh, yeah. She's like, well, we got leftovers. He opens her fridge. She's like, beer it is.
That's Scott every night.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff. All right. So, yeah, if anybody...
My Christmas beer drinking game is...
Here it is.
Yes. Anytime you hear a word.
Oh,
you
okay.
drink. Yeah.
Wow.
Woo.
You get passed out
Trying
by
to
the
keep up with
commercial break.
Scott.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, if you guys are ballsy enough to play that game, let us know how it turns out.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yes. And if it's Sans close or not.
Sans close.
Sans close.
Santa's close.
Santa's close. I like that. Yes. All right, let's move on to some booze news while
All
we
right.
drink our bullpen beer.
Extra, extra, drink all about it. It's time for booze news.
It is indeed Stone Brewing, who we talked about last week, has lost their VP of sales. He's going to work for Monster Energy. No, I'm sorry. He's leaving. The ex-Monster Energy drink executive enters to take his place.
Interesting.
It is interesting. It's kind of large company-esque of them.
Right.
To bring someone in like that.
I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know what to make of that at all.
Yeah, we'll see if anything happens. What they need is a good lawyer as they continue to sue Miller.
Yeah. Or maybe an energized alcoholic drink.
Oh, God.
Oh, damn.
Because boy, did Four Loko go over well.
Oh, right.
That's true. That's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Now illegal.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Some raccoons were drunk on crab apples and caused a false rabies scare in West Virginia.
God.
Rabid animals are, of course, no laughing matter. The rabies virus can infect central nervous system and result in disease and death. Excuse me. But that happens after a host of increasingly scary symptoms, including paralysis and a bunch of other great stuff like hallucinations. So it was not surprising that when people of the city of Milton, West Virginia saw raccoons behaving weirdly, they involved the local police. Officers staked out the area where the suspect animals were hanging out.
Staking out the raccoons.
Hey, man, they're probably, hey, we've seen zombievers. Man, I want no part of these raccoons.
They're looking for any signs of the mass perpetrators. But when they caught two of them, they realized they were dealing with a different kind of issue.
Oh, man.
The raccoons weren't rabid.
Nope.
They were drunk.
Yeah.
The raccoons apparently had been feasting on crab apples that had fermented on the tree, causing the small animals to walk around, quote, staggering and disoriented.
Were they driving?
And yelling at their wives.
And trying to apply for Uber. Turns out
And they got passed.
Yeah, it turns out they appear to be drunk on crab apples, police said in their official statement to the community. The apprehended animals were held in custody and allowed to sober up in what can only be deemed a raccoon drunk tank. They were released into the wild, but not before some enterprising officer took a picture of the animal, showing it to be dazed and woozy and more than just a little bit out of it.
And driving an Uber.
Yes. They named one drunk raccoon Dallas and released both near the woods. I don't know what the Dallas reference was.
He got drunk, too.
Yeah. So
Maybe he shot a president. I don't know.
Dallas?
Yeah.
Did Dallas shoot a president?
Yeah, years ago.
Oh.
Kennedy.
No, that was in Dallas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
City of Dallas was responsible.
Yeah, I just heard Dallas.
Okay.
I was dozing off. Sorry.
Yeah, get this man a beer. An Australian pig, it's full of drunk animals today. Australian pig steals 18 beers from campers, gets drunk, and fights a cow.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
That will happen. Oh, my God. My story is not loading. I don't know what's going on. Luckily, I remember some of the details. This pig stole 18 beers from a campsite. He went in and he just took the boxes, broke them open with his teeth, and then went and started fighting with a cow who ran off, and then jumped into a lake and had to be rescued from the lake, and then crashed into a tree.
Typical drunk pig.
Right?
Yeah.
Dang.
I wish we lived in Australia. A drunk woman attacks her mother.
Ooh.
Everybody's getting drunk these days. A 24-year-old woman was arrested after she grabbed her mother by the hair and pulled her to the ground during an argument.
Ooh.
Grand Traverse County, this is in Michigan. Sheriff officials said the daughter, who had 2 prior convictions for domestic assault in June 2013 and September 2013, 2013 was a rough year for her, was heavily intoxicated after drinking 2 bottles of wine.
Oh, boy.
And was yelling and screaming at her 48-year-old mother on November 23rd. Captain Chris Clark said the mother tried to walk away when the daughter attacked her. Clark said her blood alcohol content was a .194.
Whoa.
And that she was, quote, out of control and going crazy. The daughter then tried to kick out the back windows of the patrol car after she was taken into custody.
Of course.
I like this. She was arrested on suspicion of third offense domestic violence and resisting and obstructing police.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
she
not
could have
sure.
been possessed or drunk.
Yeah.
Maybe she had too many those crab apples.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Or maybe she barbecued a raccoon.
That'll happen.
Yep.
And then finally, have you guys ever wondered why you get the drunk munchies?
Drunk munchies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever had the drunk munchies?
I feel like I want something salty just so I can drink more.
I have, but I've always wondered why.
I know, right?
Well, let me tell you.
Sorry,
Oh, good.
derailed us over here.
Yeah. When a person...
I'm glad I showed up.
Yeah. Aren't we all? But you've never been like just super hammered and clear out the fridge like you were stoned?
Nah, man.
Really?
No. Like,
yeah.
I mean, maybe like before I go home, I'll eat a pizza. Well, not a whole pizza. But
I say that's kind of what I'm talking about.
No. Like, a slice of greasy, good pizza.
Yeah, that helps.
Oh, my God. Yeah, but that's just kind of different.
Oh, there's been times where I just get home and I'm hammered. I just clear out the fridge. I might as well be stoned.
I've thought about it, but I can't get out of the chair.
Yeah.
You've been around me when I'm drunk. There's no time for me to eat between when I'm drunk and I got to sleep.
That's true. There's also just not enough time because you're listening to jazz.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
That's true.
Digging that jazz.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. When a person has the quote-unquote drunk munchies, the foods they eat are often high in fat, salt, and carbohydrates. Food like French fries and potato or tortilla chips are typically at the top of the list.
Okay.
Why, you may ask? If you're reading this on your phone to settle an argument with your friends after a long night of partying, here's a short version. Alcohol makes you more pliable to the moment, and your brain thinks you're starving. Essentially, alcohol causes your brain to think it's starving. And because you don't have your wits about you, you're like, I need food. So like you give into it. Yeah, I can get into all the nerdy science. I read it earlier. But your brain just thinks that you don't have enough calories and that you're starving, and it craves these calorie dense foods like shitty food that you shouldn't be eating.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So I'm surprised you've never had the drunchies.
No. I figure when I'm drunk, if there's not already food in front of me and somebody's like telling me to eat it,
right?
Because I'm obviously like all crazy drunk.
I have forced some food down you before.
Yeah, but that's it. Like I won't actively look for it myself.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have 2 modes. Like if I'm out, I don't eat. Like I'll just get drunk and I'll be out, and then I get home and crash. If I'm at home getting drunk, watch the fridge.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a boredom thing. Like I'm drunk at home and I need something to do or something.
I don't know. That's interesting. Going back to that pig.
Yeah.
How long do you think he was
bacon?
He was looking at that cow like sober, thinking like someday I'm gonna go over and kick that fucking cow's ass. And then it took 18 beers for him to, I'm gonna go tell you what for right now. And he goes over and chases the cow down.
Look here, utter bitch.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Moo, motherfucker.
He had to have been thinking it for so long before he got the liquid courage in him to go and do it.
Yeah, and he definitely got the liquid courage.
Yeah, I just don't understand why he hated him so much. I'm just tripping on that.
We're all living in the same barn.
Yeah,
man.
Can't we all just get along?
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, and they're not, well, they would be part of a burger, I guess, if you put them together.
Yeah, bacon burger, yeah.
That's right.
I love bacon burgers.
Love putting those 2 together.
They're both going to die. Well, I don't know what they're crying about.
Talk about drunk and eating bacon burgers.
That's right.
Man.
Yeah.
See? See, I like to sop up the alcohol. And not so much like I got to like eat.
Oh, you mean like just enough to
Yeah,
So
like I'll
things aren't-
sop it up with like a greasy burger. Like
Yeah.
greasy pizza is the best. Oh
Yeah,
my
oh,
God. Love drunk pizza.
You want to make sure that like if you jump up and down, you don't hear it sloshing inside you.
Yeah.
It's like a snow globe or something.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
that makes sense. Yeah, I'm looking up the story. I finally loaded for me, but
What were we talking about, the pig again?
the pig. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't say how long he eyed him for, but
okay.
Yeah, he decided to swim in the middle of the river before collapsing drunk under a tree.
I'm sure I'm the only one that thought of that. That he's obviously got something against this cow that broke loose when he got drunk.
Probably, but now I'm thinking about a bacon burger.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm getting the drunchies.
The crunchies.
Yeah, I'm throwing it
Now
all
I
the
think I
back
know what
around.
you're talking about. That sounds really good right now.
Let's go start cooking. I got lots of bacon. Oh, geez. All right, let's wrap things up over here. Thank you, everybody, for listening and for joining along. You can find us at theunfilteredgentleman.com. We're on the social medias at The Unfiltered Gentleman, except for Twitter, at Unfiltered Gents. You can drunk dial us, 805-538-BEER. You can also leave like a drunk story about being sans clothes or something like
Chasing
that.
down a cow.
Right, chasing down a cow and passing out after you crash into a tree.
That's right.
Yeah, please send us those stories. I think that's all the way to get a hold of us. theunfilteredgentleman@gmail.com. Sounds like everything.
Mm-hmm.
'Tis the season. You guys looking for a good Christmas gift? That Drink Local shirt is the way to do it. And
Do that.
profits are going towards California fire charities. So have a look out on social medias for that. I think that's everything. I hope everyone out there is staying hydrated. And on that note, good night, everybody.